Hello, everybody. Welcome to my FastLane review. I'm Brett Mix with Macho Madness, Macho Wrestling 101. Please hit like and subscribe. I'm just growing my channel. It's fairly new, so if you like that and you subscribe to my channel and leave a comment what you thought on this pay-per-view event, I'd be grateful. Anyways, let's get on to the event. It's October 7th, 2023. It's Indianapolis, Indiana. It's bright lights. It's big cities. Woo! Sorry, that's WrestleMania 8 from the Hoosier Dome, Indianapolis, Indiana. This one is at Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana, but it just made me think of Ric Flair at WrestleMania 8 when he said, "It's big cities." Anyway, we'll talk about Ric Flair or Charlotte Flair a little bit later on. We open this pay-per-view. By the way, it's the first pay-per-view I've done live, sticking with the current product. I know that's a term that's overused on the IWC, the product. I'm staying up to date with the product with Raws and SmackDown reviews. So again, if you like those kind of things, hit subscribe. And the channel is just starting out. We'll get a better set as things go along, and I think you'll get to know my personality, and I think it'll be a good thing. So join up. All right, I've ran that into the ground on this this review. It's late. Give me a break. I just watched FastLane. Overall, the grades were pretty decent. This is a decent show, actually. It's quality over quantity. There's only 5 matches, but no, overall I thought it was a decent show. So let's get to it. The opener was the Judgment Day defending against Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso, and everyone always sings Cody Rhodes' song, and I feel bad because I don't know. I just know that it rhymes with starting the show. Oh, that's the only part I know. It starts the show. Oh, I don't know. I don't care. Yeah, you guys know it. I don't. I'll catch on to it eventually. It's actually a catchy theme. This match went back and forth. Corey Graves says that Cody Rhodes and main event Jey Uso are isolating their half of the ring, cutting it in half, getting frequent tags, isolating their man in the corner for a classic tag team strategy. And the truth is, it went both ways. This is actually a really good match. It had a lot of good spots in it. Seemed a little bit overbooked, but most Cody Rhodes' stuff is. Jay went to the top rope, and Mummy brings Dirty Dom to the ring to a chorus of boos. Jay was in a good position to win the match for the challengers at the time. Ripley went face-to-face with Jay, and the Ripley distraction allowed Priest to get a hurricane run off the top, which was sloppy, but Cole explained that it was because of the knee work they did earlier in the match to Damien Priest. Priest with a chokeslam on the apron to Cody Rhodes. He then rips apart the announce table. McDonough accidentally with the briefcase to the bad knee, and Cody hits Crossroads onto the table. Jay with a huge splash to the floor. Suicide dive. Then a super kick by Jay, and Cody with a Cody cutter on all the momentum changes. Crossroads are the new tag team champions to a loud pop. I could see this coming, the overbooked footage, as I mentioned. I don't know if this makes the titles more important or if it makes it look like they're props that are just handed to the new team that's not really a team, just a thrown together team. I'm not sure what it does there, but ultimately it was a good match. I give it 3 stars, 3.25 stars, so 3 stars and a quarter. Good opener, new tag team champion, everyone's happy. Well, even if everyone's not happy, there's still new tag team champions. Next was the Latino World Order versus Lashley and the Profits, a 6-man tag. This one actually had some decent spots to it. 3-on-1 for a lot of the match. Lashley and the Profits took care of Ray, but then Ray comes back like he stereotypically always does with his legs. Even if his legs are worked on, he finds a way out of desperation to use his aerial offense and utilize it to his advantage. The big moment in this match was when Carlito Caribbean Cool came back and joined up with the LWO to take care of the Profits and Lashley. And the Carlito got a good ovation. They chanted Carlito. This was a fun little sprint. Nothing wrong here. Notable for Carlito, and the fans gave him a good ovation. I rate it 3 stars, this 6-man tag here. good stuff to see Carlito back. Nice Pizza Hut ad making us all hungry. There's a promo for Crown Jewel. Jade Cargill is arriving in her attire, which is pretty revealing. Triple H is there with Jade, and Triple H's bald head. I don't know what's more surprising, the bald head or Jade Cargill's attire. Maybe the bald head's been there for a while. I haven't seen it personally. Next up, we got Charlotte. They said in the video package that Charlotte could win her 15th title. Michael Cole kept saying that Charlotte can win her 15th title. You know what that means to me? That fucking means they're going to put the title on her sometime soon. I thought it would be tonight. I was wrong, thank God. But it's going to be this sometime soon. Maybe this Friday night on SmackDown. I could just see it. They're going to make it a big show. Roman comes back talking about Jimmy and the Bloodline. And then they're going to have fucking women's title match. Because Charlotte's going to say something about how she got her face sprayed with mist. Because that's what happened at the beginning of this match that I'll get to right now. Just a side rant on Charlotte can wait. I think I might do a whole together rant on Charlotte Flair. Since rants are a part of the subsection of my videos, I do reviews, I do rants, I do lists, I do comparisons, I do in memory of. So again, hit that button if you want to be a part of this channel. I think it's going to do good things. It's pretty new, and you got 43 subscribers, so I consider that a pretty good success, considering I don't have much equipment. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. That's a rant. I sometimes go on a little side tangent. I always remember what I was talking about, though. Back to the match. Io versus Asuka versus Charlotte. So, yeah, I'm nervous that they're going to give her a 15th title reign pretty soon, because they keep mentioning it. I was shocked to see Io Sky come out with a victory. I thought they made this a triple threat so Charlotte could get the title but make Io strong so she could pin Asuka. I thought Charlotte was going to pin Asuka, keeping Io Sky looking strong, and then Io getting a rematch on Charlotte in the future. But they totally turned this around. And I hated the spot where Charlotte had a double suplex to both ladies. She just... If it wasn't for her dad and if it wasn't for all the woo, she would get no reaction. She's so monotone. She changes up her promo style all the time. She thinks her shit doesn't stink. That's the easiest way to put it. And it's not an act. She watched her insecure father for years be insecure, and then she learned to fuel that insecurity with narcissism. Not to go on too big of a psychology anti-break here. But, yeah, that's just what I feel about Charlotte. The match was good, though. They had a lot of good duo wrestling with Asuka and Io when Charlotte wasn't a part of the match. Some dramatic near falls. After the finisher fest, Asuka was tapping to Charlotte Flair's figure 8. And then came off with a moonsault Io Shirai did. With Bayley making sure of it with the damage control, and Io Sky retains the title. I have a bad feeling Charlotte is going to get number 15 soon, as I've said. I rate the women's match 3.5 stars. Really good. Really good. Look, and I'll say this in the Charlotte rant video I make. I have nothing against Charlotte. She is one of the best women wrestlers. Nothing against her personally. I just think they push her and talk about her to extents that don't need to be. She's a 14 times champion. That says enough right there. CENA and LA Knight next. We're taking on Jimmy Snuka, Solo Sikoa, and Jimmy Uso. Took out CENA and LA Knight. Better not be Jimmy Snuka. Hide your girlfriends. Not funny. No, it's deserved. Roman's back Friday night to see if Jimmy's in the bloodline. It could be all for nothing. CENA gets the breakdown early in this match. Honestly, CENA, they did the whole heel beat down here on CENA longer than I've seen in any match in recent memory. We get a hot take by LA Knight, yeah, but that's my first time ever attempting the LA Knight, yeah. So if it was bad, I apologize. But no, we waited like 15 minutes for him to get the hot take, and when he did, this finish ended strong. And people always remember the finish, not so much how we got there. Since the finish was strong, I think people are more forgiving on the intro. I think this is a match that's going to get overrated on IWC. I think people are going to rate this higher than it was. I give it 2 stars and 3/4, and I think that's being generous. Yeah, LA Knight's a shot. He had the crowd in the palm of his hands. He hit the BFT, blunt force trauma, and they get the victory after a superplex. And CENA's "You Can't See Me." Good ending, but the lag too much in the first half to be deemed great. I really think that's what's going to happen. Anyway, the main event, Rollins and Nakamura. I said before this started, there's no way with the gimmick they have, Last Man Standing, that people are gonna rate this under 3 stars and 3/4. You still might, but after I just watched it, yeah, it's a spot fest. It was a great spot fest, and they also told a story with Shinsuke working on Rollins' back. Drilling him back first into the chairs, coming off over the apron, over the ropes to the floor through the wooden table, suplexed off the ladder onto the table, over the barricade, landing on the concrete floor, many judo chops, nunchucks, inside a trash can and hidden with a stick. God, it's late right now. I can't think of what the stick is. Kendo stick. So then a Kinshasa through the table. Somehow Rollins rolled out of the ring to his feet, and they just brawled everywhere until Rollins did that big setup move right by the entranceway onto the ramp. That big bomb as Shinsuke Nakamura lifted up Rollins. And he was in the top by the guardrail entrance of the arena, but Rollins hit him with a stomp. Both men were out at the 8 or 9 count. Rollins then suplexes a Falcon Arrow through the table equipment and stands up at 9 and is the winner. I predicted it again, 3 stars, 3/4, and that's exactly what I give this match. I give the event overall a 7 out of 10. If you want to re-rate these matches, discuss my opinions, or rate what you think of this pay-per-view, sound off in the comment section. But I'd love to get the comment section going. It'll help the algorithm for this channel to help it grow. So if you hit like or subscribe, please also maybe leave a comment. If it takes it might just take 20 seconds of your day. Just leave something you felt about the show, and I'd be grateful. Or do that on my upcoming reviews. Just stay subscribed, and that's the most I can ask for right now. That's it'll be a great when the channel gets running. It'll bring the best out of me and the best out of you. So that's FastLane, my first review after watching the product again. I've done some Raws and SmackDowns, but this is my first pay-per-view. 7 out of 10. I'm Brett Mix for Macho Wrestling 101. Macho Madness. Take care. See ya.